Hey YouTube, this is Iron Knuckle here. Welcome back. Before we get started, I wanted to give like a quick summary of what's been going on, like with my life. Why haven't I been uploading? Who is this strange person in my sub box? Who is he? Well, I haven't been updating my videos because I've been going through like some life stuff, including like health and just a bunch of tests like that. I'm staying strong, and I really missed you guys, and I wanted to give you guys a video. I missed uploading, and I missed you guys, so I decided to show off my latest deck list for the 2018 standard format. It is the Empoleon Swampert deck, and I went to locals, and this deck went 4-0. To my surprise, which was pretty good. I faced a Zoroark deck and a, what was it, a Zoroark and a GX deck with Zoroark. So 2 Zoroarks and I think 2 other rogue decks. So yeah, let's get this started. Alright, so first we start off with the main basics that we're working with. You got 4 Piplup. These are your starters. You want to fill your bench with these as soon as possible. Get those Piplup out. Yep, put them out. There you go. I'll get into more ways to get Pokemon to your bench. But Piplup, your main guy. Run 4 of those. I'll have a complete deck list in the description. And then you run 3 Prinplup. Not 4, I mean just a 3. So that's the evolution of Piplup. Then we have the main attacker of this deck, which is Empoleon. So with Empoleon's attack, total command, this attack does 20 damage for each bench Pokemon, both yours and your opponent's. So I've gotten up to like 200 damage, 200 plus damage, because my opponent filled their bench. I had my bench filled. I mean, this card just does it so well. It's insane. It's not a GX, but it doesn't have to be. It's just so consistent and so powerful, and it is insane. And getting it out is a bit difficult, but with the next cards I'm going to show you, it's a little easier. So Empoleon, I don't use his second attack very much. I mean, there's not much reason to, because total command is just too good. There you go. So 4 Empoleon, and the next cards are 2 Mudkip. So just two little Mudkip. I mean, nothing special. They're only a placeholder for evolution. And that evolution, which is a stage 2, is Swampert. Now, these Swampert are terrifying. Let me explain. So it has the ability Power Draw. Once during your turn before you attack, you may discard a card from your hand. If you do, draw 3 cards. Now this is insane. This is better than Zoroark GX, in my opinion, because Zoroark GX, again, is a GX. So if you knock that out, you get 2 prize cards. But if you knock this out, you only get 1 prize card. And plus you get an extra card with its ability. So Swampert might be a little harder to get out, but with the cards in this deck, it's not that hard. I'll show you why. So that is the main workhorse, I guess, of this deck. Now we'll go into some tech cards. We have Vulpix. You can sub this out for Dunsparce if you want, but I just wanted to stay with the typing, and Vulpix, yeah, its beacon ability, search your deck for up to 2 Pokemon, reveal them, and put them into your hand. Shuffle your deck. That's really good, because you don't need an energy to attack with Alolan Pokemon. Most of them have like a energyless attack, kind of like I think some cards in Diamond and Pearl did that, so that's pretty cool. Next we have Tapu Koko. A promo. It's the promo one. So with the only thing you're using this for is the flying flip and its free retreat cost. Free retreat cost in anything is just so good. It's so fast, so consistent. And flying flip, this attack does 20 damage to each of your opponent's Pokemon, which is amazing. I mean, for 2 energy, I mean, yeah, that's a bit steep, but with the cards in this deck, I'm going to show you how this could be used. Next, we run probably, I mean, these were pretty expensive, but not as much anymore. Run 2 Tapu Leles. That Wonder Tag ability, just insane, you know. Usually you run 1, but in this case 2, because I wanted my bench filled, and they're not there to attack. There's no reason to attack with these. Just get the Wonder Tag out, fill your bench, that kind of stuff. Tapu Lele. It's just too good. Too good. Still broken. Now we move on to our trainers. Oh boy. Oh boy. So we run 4 Cynthia. Cynthia broke the game with Ultra Prism. I'm just going to say that. It's just one of the best cards out there. The only other card that's better than this is Professor Oak from base set, and that's from base set, so that's 18 years ago. Yeah. So Cynthia, shuffle your hand into your deck, draw 6 cards. Good for a supporter. Very, very good. Insane. Oh, I'm a bit congested. Sorry about that. Next, we have a staple in any deck. Just like Tapu Lele, we have Guzma. So 20 of your opponent's bench Pokemon with their active Pokemon. If you do, switch your active Pokemon with one of your bench Pokemon. Good card. Can get you out of sticky situations. I want to say the match against the Zoroark deck I faced, I mean, it all came down to just a Guzma, and it saved me. It's a good card. Very good. Next we have, from the newest set, Celestial Storm, we have Tate Liza. Now, you can use one of the two. Now, the first one is shuffle your hand into your deck, then draw 5 cards. So like a bootleg Cynthia. I mean, it's not bad. I mean, yeah, that's pretty good. I mean, if you don't have any Cynthia, that's pretty good. Switch your active, and the second one is switch your active Pokemon with one of your bench Pokemon. It's just a bootleg switch as a supporter. You're mainly using this for the shuffle your hand into your deck and draw 5. That's the only reason you're using this card. And then we have Judge. It is back, and it came out in Forbidden Light. Very good card, especially if your opponent has a bunch of cards and you don't have as much. You have 5, and your opponent has like 10 or 12 or whatever. Just playing this is satisfying. Shrink that hand size down to 4. Pretty good. Pretty good. Now we move on to our item cards. Now, the best cards. Rare Candy. I've always loved this card. I loved it in Keldeo Blastoise. I loved it in Magnezone Dustmane. Just, I love this. I love these cards. So, Rare Candy 4. So, basically, you can go into Swampert pretty easily with these. You just lay down Mudkip, then play a Rare Candy, evolve it right to Swampert, and use your power draw. Really good. Insanely good. That's why they're in there. Next we have our Ultra Balls 4. I mean, this just makes the deck more consistent, and sometimes it can be used to your advantage, not only to get a Pokemon, but also put water energy in your discard pile. So that's pretty good. So your object is to fill up the bench with those Ultra Balls as well. And then we have 3 Aqua Patches, and that's where the Ultra Balls come into use. If you discard like a water energy or whatever, you have water energies. Or if you have like a Pokemon that got knocked out and the energies went to the discard, you can use these to get them back, put them on a bench Pokemon. Very good. Now we have probably one of the a card that saved me a couple times because it's just so dirty and so good, especially if you're playing like a against a GX deck. It's just so good. So between turns, put 1 damage counter on each Pokemon GX and EX, both yours and your opponent's. I know this can kind of hinder you with your Tapu Lele, but it hasn't hurt me too much, to be honest, because I try to have only 1 Tapu Lele on my bench. If I get another one, I'll probably use it for like an Ultra Ball and just stuff like that. I don't know. But very, very good. I mean, it gets Empoleon into striking distance, so you can get those easy knockouts and knock out those GXs and get those 2 prize cards. Very, very nice. And then we have 2 nest balls, so you can use this, search your deck for a basic Pokemon, put it on your bench. Simple. Get that start of the game, get that Vulpix, get Mudkip, whatever. And we have Choice Band. This is pretty good. I wanted to run 3 of these, but 2 was good. I mean, yeah, 2 to 3 at least. So the attacks of this Pokemon, this card is attached to do 30 more damage to your opponent's Pokemon GX or EX. So very good. Put these on Empoleon, give it 30 extra damage. Boom, that's a ton of damage. Well, that's a lot of damage. All right. Next we have 2 Rescue Stretchers. Now, this card saved me a bunch of times because that damage for Empoleon's attack adds up, and you want to have as many bench Pokemon as possible to get the maximum amount of damage. So choose one, put 1 Pokemon from your discard pile into your hand, or shuffle 3 Pokemon from your discard pile into your deck. So 2 good options. Very good card. Gotta fill that bench up. Next we have 1 Timer Pull. Now this card is more of it's kind of like a dual ball for evolutions. It's not really too good, but you flip 2 coins for each heads, search your deck for an evolution card, add it to your hand. Shuffle your deck. So it's pretty good if you want to get like a Swampert out and you have a rare candy and a Mudkip on the bench and just stuff like that. It's good for setting up. Even if you don't get 2, I mean, yeah, that sucks, but it's not the end of the world. You can work around it. Next, we have our energies. Now, I didn't want to put this in, but it actually saved me in one duel. So we have the Prism Star Super Boost Energy. So, while this card is attached to a Stage 2 Pokemon, it provides every type of energy and provides only 1 energy at a time. If you have 3 or more Stage 2 Pokemon in play, it provides every type of energy, but provides 4 energy at a time. Now, this saved me just because of one reason. I got Guzma out to a Piplup, and I had 2 Empoleons and a Swampert out. I needed to get my Empoleon out there. So, I had 3 Stage 2 Pokemon, 3, I think it was Stage 2, yeah, I had 3 Stage 2 Pokemon, and I think I put this on an Empoleon that had no energy on it. I think I Guzma'd. Yeah, I Guzma'd. Because I ran out of energy, and this was the only energy I had, and I had 3 Stage 2, and I put it on Empoleon. Because most of my energy was in the discard pile. Then I switched out with Guzma and got it from there. Yeah, so it comes in handy. I mean, that's the only instance I've used it. Now these cards, I mean, it depends what deck you're facing, but these can be pretty good. So counter energy, it's pretty good. You can, if you have more prize cards remaining than your opponent, and if this card is attached to a Pokemon that isn't a Pokemon GX, EX, this card provides every type of energy, but provides only 2 at a time. Pretty good. Throw this on a Tapu Koko, do some stuff, or put it on an Empoleon, get that free energy. There you go. But you want to mind your prize cards. If you have less prize cards, you just use an Ultra Ball with it. Just discard it away. And then finally, our energy. So I run I can't even remember. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 7 to 8. Pretty good, right in that range. So yeah, energy. That's pretty useful for a deck. So yeah, that has been my deck list for my Empoleon Swampert deck. Very, very fun deck. I enjoy playing this a lot, as a matter of fact. I had fun. I can't wait to keep playing this deck. It's a great deck. It's fun. It's consistent. That's the most important thing. Yeah. So, and one more thing. I got these sleeves from Imperium Duelist. I'll put a link in the description below if you want to check out their sleeves. So this has been Iron Knuckle here, and thank you so much for all this support and everything. I mean, I'm so happy to be back, and thanks, guys. It means a lot to me that I'm making these videos. All right, stay tuned for more videos. Thank you.